What's up, ladies and gents, and we're continuing on with Devastator by moving on to the last two arm bots, which is Bonecrusher and Scavenger. And here we have Bonecrusher, the bulldozer, the green one. Like, honestly, he is so unpainted. Like, in comparison to everyone else, he just seems to have the least paint, with the exception of the silver along these sides of the vehicle mode and the windshield. The purple in the windshield, and the Decepticon symbol. But other than that, he is really green. He's just a whole lot of green. Yeah, but him and Scavenger, while they are like a little bit on the less painted side, they're certainly on the better looking side, because they're the two I find I have most fun with. Yeah, he's got some nice molding on either side of the alt mode. His alt mode. Same details, I believe. It's all molded in. Could have been picked out in paint, but hey. Green treads. I'm having a hard time clicking these in. And he does roll. This also does work with. This is also a Scavenger. He has two tiny wheels and one huge ass wheel under here, so he can roll. And the bucket does have a little bend to it, but I feel that's more for transformation. So, yeah, not really much left to say, except for here he is with Prowl. And here he is with Motormaster, these standards. As you can see, Motormaster is actually a lot longer and bigger than Bonecrusher, but hey, what are you gonna get? That's how much are you gonna get out of a bulldozer anyway? Oh, I forgot to mention some silver on the front, so hey, he's not entirely unpainted, he just needed a lot more, a bit more. Maybe a bit more, not a lot more. I don't want to sound like the fans. Anyway, transformation, and yeah, there's a really big problem with Bonecrusher. We're just going to start with the legs. We're going to separate these treads, because as you can see, they just peg in right there. Then we'll just bring this down and bring both sides down, because I gotta show something off here. Now, I'm sure we all know about Bonecrusher's boner problem. Bonercrusher. You see these little notches are supposed to, like, these little hook tabs are supposed to hook onto these to these tabs on the other side, but it doesn't really connect, so that's kind of problematic. Orient the hips. Like, it doesn't really hook on. It'll always disassemble itself, and yeah, we're gonna have to see Ratchet about that. Anyways, let's extend the legs, orient them this like so. And the tread transformation is the same with Scavenger as well. You just fold out his toes, and fold out the toes, and they got his hips all done. And as you can see, I'm actually, like, it's kind of a fiddle factor. He's got fiddle factor with his crotch, and that's kind of weird. I have to fiddle around with his crotch. That's especially on a toy. That's kind of yeah. Insert Lenny face here. Anyway, we're going to separate this back section right here. Bring this black section where the big wheel is up. Separate these two sections. As you can see, they just tab into each other. So bring them out. Bring this bit down and just orient it to where he's got arms. Oh, God damn it. This crotch, man. This crotch. Anyway, gotta move the camera closer. What's next? Oh, yes, we're gonna come back here where this cockpit section is. Cab. We're gonna bring up this whole cab section and flip up his head. And then we're going to fold this piece right here. We're gonna fold it on down here, and then fold it up into where these four tabs are gonna hook on here and here and here and here. So there. They just bring this back piece down and then hook everything up together. Then we're gonna bring the bulldozer thing on this the bucket, the bulldozer bucket. We're gonna bring it down on this hinge right here and bring it up, and that'll form his chest piece. And here we have Bonecrusher in his robot mode. Again, I love his robot mode look. His robot mode looks amazing. I really like him and Scavenger. They both look good, but yeah, this crotch, man. He's got crotch problems. His boner got crushed. I'm sorry. Anyways, head sculpt. Again, head sculpt, really good, nice. Yeah. It's basic. It's pretty much every other Constructicon's head, but hey, it works, with the exception of Long Haul Mixmaster. And you got some more paint revealed. You got some nice red, some nice purple, some really gorgeous silver. Gorgeous silver for his arms and a purple hand. Not bad, not bad. Decepticon symbol right there. And this is overall pretty cool. Again, he could have used a bit more paint in bulldozer mode, but robot mode, it works. And then you got the back section. This was kind of really a turnoff for me, but hey, I'm over it. Hey, I'm over Scrapper having no elbows, so of course I'm gonna be over that back section. Anyways, his articulation, head does a full 360, can look up, cannot look down at all, can't get any wiggle. Shoulders do a full 360, they go outward and inward. You get a bicep swivel, you get a double jointed elbow for more for transformation. You get the standard elbow joint is the ball joint, and then the other joint is the transformation joint. Nothing at the wrists. He detaches at the waist. Hips go forward, they go back, they go outward and inward. You get a thigh swivel and a knee joint, all which are on a ball joint. And you got the ankle tilt, so he's posable. He is posable. He's got a broken crotch, but he's posable. But still a cool figure. For comparison, here he is with Prowl. And here he is with Motormaster. And Motormaster is just a tad taller. So he does meet that Voyager size class, I guess. But as a standalone figure, he's fine. Again, that's a problematic crotch. But he looks nice. He's got some nice proportions to him. Again, him and Scavenger are just like the better end figures. I mean, Scrapper's not bad, but like, okay, they both look good. They all look good. Just yeah. All right, so next we're going to be taking a look at the final member of the Constructicons, and you can probably already tell who it's going to be. So stay tuned for that.